Good morning, gamers. Okay, let me tell you, I'm going to put it to you like this, okay? Sometimes you grow, sometimes you evolve, sometimes you become something more, you become something greater, something stronger. And then sometimes you got to go back to the dance that brought you here in the first place. And that is why today, for the first time in over a year, we will be streaming Fear and Hunger. Guys, I have been working on a Fear and Hunger video. I will talk about that more later. And I just have a strong craving to play Fear and Hunger on stream. And so that is what we are going to do. But more about that in a little while. But first off, how's everyone doing? How was your how was everyone's week been? I've been keeping an eye on the news from America, and everything seems absolutely fine over there. Holy fucking god. Thank you. No, I am not a fail streamer. Chat, what's the opposite of a fail streamer? Toasty Ghosty 4351. Wow, this is the best stream you've done so far. What? We've only it's the Millhouse gif of him. I've only just entered my name. Um. But yeah, I hope everyone's safe in America. That shit seems like a fascist nightmare, and I really hope that I know people aren't doing all right, because how the fuck are you meant to do all right with that? But yeah, I really hope that people are staying safe and people are enjoying themselves to whatever way they can. And I my hope is for this stupid nothing stream to maybe distract from some people. But a success caster, is that what I am? A success caster? Well, I'm amazed the auto subs didn't work for that one. Oh, I just realized that the sound is off. So you guys probably just saw me like just stare in silence for like 20 whole seconds there as I was listening to the notification of the subscription notification. But yeah, let's read out a few of these real quick before we get going. 1 million dongs! Oh boy!
Prediction: this run of Fear and Hunger Termina kill everybody will go as well as Vegeta trying to kill everyone in heart. John and Vegeta got the same mark against Wooly, the Son Goku in our heart.
I had lined up I had lined up Vegeta goes Super Saiyan for a thing I'm gonna do later. But that doesn't mean what you said is true. Thank you for the subscription, Silver Muscateri. Sangin of the Cosmos, bro. The government is killing people. My cat won't piss, and it just cost me $700. And I'm also trying to buy a house before my lease is up. It's all fucked. Oh, Sangin of the Cosmos. I'm sorry, buddy. That sounds pretty rough. Especially the cat not pissing, but especially the government being fucking America. Shit's. I don't need to tell you guys. Shit's not okay. Dongs. Oh boy.
Back to where it all began.
Thank you, Neon Per Machine. Appreciate the subscription. Ravenshire Hobby, thank you for the subscription. Toasty Ghosty 4351. Wow, this is the best stream I've ever done. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Inquisitor Thomas, been a sub for 18 months. I can confirm you never failed to disappoint. Hashtag fail streamer, hashtag overcrawfish. Inquisitor Thomas, thank you so much. VCOM7418. True Healer versus Wolves is back. So basically, this is the Lance Archer one. Everybody dies. Yes, you probably don't care. But Fine Motion, the IRA horse, is now an Uma Musume. You know what? I saw Fine Motion earlier. And I was left mildly confused because it's meant... Okay. I'm seeing the horse for fine motion now, and the horse's colors are white, red, and green. And so fine motion's outfit is white, red, and green. But the Irish flag is white, orange, and green. So what's that about? What's that about? Anyway, Serious Pachon, hello, Final Gamer. I would like to get off Mr. Bones Wild right now. Oh, but Sean, buddy, I hope you're doing okay. Man, I was so fucking bummed not to be at Magfest. So like I wasn't even thinking about it. Like I saw people were going to Magfest. I saw, it was like the kind of usual stuff. And then someone posted a picture in one of the big like long hotel corridors that everyone like gathers in. And I just saw the pattern of the carpet, and that pattern immediately sent me like on this just nostalgia tumble through all the weird wild adventures I have had in that hotel, and man, it made me miss it bad. But I'm going to Japan next month, so that's something, I guess. But yeah, guys, unfortunately I just cannot risk America right now. They don't like people with accents, and they don't like people with online presence who perhaps have not been the kindest to the Trump administration, to whom I have nothing but total disdain for. I can't even pretend. I cannot even pretend. So yeah, I will have to go back to America soon, but fuck, man, I missed hanging out with people at Magfest so bad. I miss meeting all the nice folk I meet at Magfest who are all like, hey, John? And I'm like, yes? And they're like, do I know you from somewhere? And I'm like, well, you just called me John, so probably. And they're like, oh, you're like on Twitch, yeah? And I'm like, yeah. Also YouTube. And they're like, oh, I don't watch YouTube. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then we walk away without saying anything. I miss having so many passionate and beautiful interactions. That's not true. I don't know why. So many people, like the everyone I meet in person, nearly everybody, 99.9% of people are so fucking cool. And oh yeah, it makes me so sad. Can I have when is Dokapon Sword of Fury? Someday, Lottie, someday. They denied entry to a citizen because they had the JD Vance meme on their phone. It's awesome. Yeah, it's really there are some choices being made. Did you go to Japan before? 10 years ago I went to Japan. John, would you ever come to Comic-Con Africa? Mr. the Anime Man liked it so much they came twice, which is a lot for an Australian. Brexit music. Okay, I have two questions. One, are there big spiders in Africa? And two, can you trick Comic-Con Africa into inviting me? If the answer is no for the first question and yes for the second question, fuck yeah, let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. I'm going to Google African spider and see what comes up. Oh! Oh! Oh no! No! I don't think I'll be doing that. Million dongs! Oh boy! Don't think that's the road I'll be taking. I'm sorry, Brexit music. Which is less likely, getting recognized in all of Japan or getting recognized in Cavan? I went to an optometrist this morning, and I had two encounters that were kind of strange. The first one,
dongs. Oh boy.
the first one, it was
This
like,
is great timing, as I've only watched Pyro's video on Funger and have started watching your original gameplay videos of it.
I went into one of the, so I got looked at by like two different optometrists, and the first one I went into, and I walked in, and I was telling her, I was like talking to her about a problem I've been having with my eye, and after a while, she was like, "You're a YouTuber, aren't you?" And I was like, yes, I am. And she's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, no, I thought you seemed familiar." And I was like, "Okay," and it was just very, very normal encounter, very chill. And then I went into like the more like she like measured my eyes and did a bunch of shit, and then I went into like the more higher up optometrist who's basically meant to like tell me what it all means, and it was the weirdest interaction. It was so strange.
Dongs. Oh boy.
I walked into her office, and then she kind of stops and she looks at me, and I'm like, "Hi, how's it going? I'm here for blah 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 blah." And then she just kind of looks at me for like 5 of the longest seconds of my life, and we're both just staring at each other, and she's not saying anything, and I'm kind of like, "Yeah," and then she's like, "Okay, yeah, for your eyes," and I was like, "Yeah." And I had this crazy thought where I was like, is this person pretending to be an optometrist? Have I just walked in on like a spy? And she's like, "Okay." And so then we do a bunch more eye exams. We do a bunch of the eye exams I had already done in like the first optometrist office. And like something feels like there's something I can't put my like finger on. And then she's asking me like what I do, and I tell her that I'm a YouTuber, and she seems like genuinely surprised. Like she seems genuinely like, "Oh," because I thought maybe like she recognized me, and I don't think that she recognized me. And it's got the whole interaction has this weird awkward tinge to it. And believe it or not, I can pretend to be a normal person for like 30 minutes. I like I'm okay at just being in everyday scenarios and talking to people, you know? But this just feels we need measure. Now get your shoes off from Hoaxfish. And so eventually anyway, I'm we're all done. And then I'm like, "Okay, cool." And then she's like, "Yeah."
Dongs. Oh boy.
And then she's like, "So what did you say you did again?" And I start saying to her, "I did it. I'm a YouTuber." But in my head, I'm kind of like, I want to go because I think this is done. And she kind of just keeps asking me questions. And eventually I stand up and I go, "Okay, I'm going to go now. It was really nice to meet you." And it was so weird. I think she was a spy. I think she was pretending to be an optometrist. I think she is harvesting people's eye data. Is that a thing? And did she say things like pleasure to fit human did she say things like pleasure to fit human glasses on your human eyes? This is a very ordinary procedure between two humans. She did say that, son cum Angus.
6 months already. How's the final gamer doing today? I just finished a big costume commission and now it's on to the next. D.
The Drag King Cobra, thank you so much for the subscription. It's going pretty good. Busy, but I mean, you know, that's the nature of things. CEO Dasra Badas, thank you for the subscription. SLO Bones, thank you for the $2 super chat. Have you played Garbage Bad Dream Simulator? No, I have not. I have just watched the Shannon Strucci video about it, as well as had a conversation with the YouTuber Leon Massey about it. Fallen Neo FJD, thank you for the subscription. Venerius, thank you for the 7 months. Chroma 2006, thank you for the 13-month subscription. Thank you, everybody. Very generous. Dat Guy Uno 98, thank you for the $10 super chat. Hey John, on a lighter American note, I bought land from my house and I am in the middle of having my house built, made entirely out of gaming system.
Oh boy!
Made entirely out of gaming the system. Okay, for a second there, that guy Uno, I thought that said that you were building your house entirely out of gaming
1,000,000
systems.
dongs. Oh boy.
And then I was immediately like, what fucking gaming system is sturdy enough to build a house from? And then I immediately thought, oh, like original Xbox. Yeah, that makes sense. Those will withstand anything. Soon I will be a land baron and own the world. That guy Uno98, fair play, dude. Anyone who can buy property in the modern day is insane. Just has achieved something. So fair play. DSD Venny, thank you for the subscription. Tinto, thank you for the subscription. And yes, I do absolutely wish more people could own property, because the fact that that is a distant dream for most people of our generation is fucking weird. Vampiric Ninja, thank you for the £5 super chat. Hi, John. Will this Fear and Hunger run be OSHA compliant? Sorry, I meant OSA. The Occupational Safety and Healthy Administration, absolutely not. I'm going to kill a lot of people. Goose Boost. Sorry, Goose Boost. I totally watch your videos. Crazy to see you in the chat. Welcome, buddy. Yeah, that's what it always knocks me for a loop when someone shows up in my chat who, like, I recognize the name from somewhere, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? But yeah, welcome. Yesterday was the first time a woman called me cute. I can die happy. Totally Ghosty 4351. Hell yeah, you did something right. I don't want to make any assumptions about you, Toasty
1,000,000
Ghosty.
dongs. Oh boy.
But I absolutely
Hi,
bet
John.
you're a total cutie. So you know, she's just calling it like she sees it. Aussie Man Deus Rex, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for all the descriptions, everyone. Appreciate it. So, guys, listen. I have no news, but I still want to chill for a little bit. Put up some videos during the week. We are Silent Hill 2 trailer preview video went out yesterday, and also we should have the most anticipated game stream edited and out soon. That's going to be a little bit of a longer one, so I want to give Fox the time they need with that. But yeah, it's we got some stuff cooking. We got some stuff cooking. I have been playing a lot of Fear and Hunger 2. I have been since like late last year, and man, that is an interesting game in so many ways, and especially when you like compare it to the first one. John, really enjoyed your video on the Silent Hill 2 movie. Thank you. But yeah, it was weird because when I was placing Fear and Hunger 2 in my top 100 game stream, it didn't really... Playing more of it didn't actually raise its position much at all. I think it's still floating around like number 80. And since then, I have done more Fear and Hunger playthroughs of 2. And I think I'm at the point where I feel like Route A in Termina is it's a very similar emotional arc to Fear and Hunger 1. You're kind of acting a lot of the same ways. And then Route 2 is in some ways easier and some ways more different, but it forces you to think like entirely differently in a way that I find like kind of fascinating. Because I will say, like, right now, I don't like Fear and Hunger 2 as much as I like Fear and Hunger 1. That is not what the video is going to be about, because I just don't think it would be like that interesting a video. The video is going to be more about the very specific way I think Fear and Hunger 2 is like cruel compared to the first game. And it's fucking interesting. It is a weird ass game, but I kind of love it. Have you watched any Termina videos when planning your route? So I haven't really. So there's the very odd time I will look something up So say one for example is I just didn't know a good spot to kill August, and I would look up, okay, where is August throughout the 3 days? 95% of shit I know about Termina is just stuff I've learned from playing Termina. I don't like to min-max Fear and Hunger. I just like to feel it out. I like the constant acquisition of skill that comes with like learning the map and all that kind of stuff.
Oh boy!
I don't know why that didn't sound. Fuck ice, help if you can. They're saturating neighborhoods with tear gas.
Dongs. Oh boy!
We protect us.
Have
Absolutely,
you seen
fuck
the new
ice.
AI generated Fatal Fury trailer? So strange to see.
Oh, okay, Tormont. You said that, and I was like, I do not care that some schlub has done an AI generated Fatal Fury trailer. Then I kind of remembered that, oh, this is... Oh, okay, I haven't seen this. I need to look this up. Oh, this does just look like a fan thing. I think if it's what I'm seeing here, in that case, I just don't give a shit.
1 million dongs. Oh boy!
Fatal Fury with Season 2, but with no AI slop. Oh, hang on. Okay, where is it? Is this the thing? Oh my god, this is a real trailer. Huh. Do I watch it and shit on it? How we feeling, chat? This is a tricky one because I want to see what it is. I also don't want to promote it. Okay, fuck it. Let's see what it is. Oh my god, that's not working, is it? The cropped, for some reason, the cropped feature never works. Okay, give me 1 second, chat. Sorry, I'll just be 2 seconds and I'll get this sorted. Where is it? Okay, I'm so bad at reading things when I'm looking for it, or when I'm on stream. Scroll, render, delay. There we go. Add. And let's go over here. Believe it's LUT4. There we go. That is a nicer color. Sorry. Okay. RIP bisexual lighting. It's okay. We're back now. And more bisexual than ever. Okay. Let's take a look at this garbage.
The prophecy foretold that when the eclipse came, legends would emerge from the darkness to rule the city of wolves and bring even more fury to Southtown. Kim Jae-hoon returns to defend his family honor.
This sucks. Jesus, that looks so shitty.
Kim Jae-hoon returns to defend his family honor. Nightmare Geese rises from the dead. Blue Mary brings justice to Southtown. And Wolfgang hunts for new worthy opponents.
Yeah, I hate this.
But two shadows remain unseen, waiting to reveal themselves. Experience the fighting game of the year with the first ever monthly character drops. The highest prized fighting game tournament.
Yeah, fucking whatever. Holy shit. Oh, now this camera is gone. Why is that? There we go. Yeah, okay, I'm done with City of the Wolves. Fuck that. You know what? It's really impressive to be able to put Blue Mary in a Fatal Fury game and have that be the trailer that kills my interest in it. That is so disappointing. But yeah. Man, fucking AI. Jesus Christ. Oh. Anyway. I wish it would be bad in a fun way. Yeah, but like it's just like it cuts from one shot to the another, and the two styles don't even match. You know, like it just looks like it looks bad. It looks soulless. It looks what happens when you let a marketing guy's brains all over something, and there's no artistry to it. There's no thought to the composition. It just Anyway, like the problem with AI isn't that it like looks shitty all the time. It doesn't look shitty all the time. Sometimes it's difficult to tell the difference between AI and like actual art. Like, and I'm aware of that. Like, I have been fooled enough times. That's not the problem. The problem is that AI shrinks the possibilities of actual people working in art, and it's fucking miserable. You know, it's and like for me, fighting games are art. Like what got me into fighting games was the Street Fighter Alpha 3 character art and how beautiful and distinct and like different from anything else I had ever seen. And it's like that's art born from a person's fucking soul. You know, it's a person expressing themselves in this new, weird and interesting way. That art in that trailer looks like those fucking weird like AI animals as country videos, and it's like, really, this is where we're at? Like, fucking come on. Anyway, aborts or Atrob Justice, thank you for the 4-month subscription. Rex Golf Player 810, thank you for the $2 super chat. One dong. Oh man. The Mr. PC Games has super chatted with $100. Holy shit, Mr. PC Games, thank you so much. That's incredibly generous. Guys, you know, do not feel a need to donate large amounts. Like it's very generous, it's very appreciated, but you know, always look after you and yours first. But that is incredibly generous. Thank you. Hey, John, loving the book so far. Much like Fear and Hunger, it feels like you've taken games completely outside of my realm of accessibility and proved the experience to us regardless. Badass stuff. Keep it up. Thank you so much, the Mr. PCC Games. I really appreciate that. SNK has one of the most talented artists in the biz ever, and they really decided not to use them. Shardik Zero, you do not have to tell me about that. Like, that is just crazy. Don't worry, John. I spend all my money on weed. Good for you, Giorno Giovanni 420. But yeah, like it sucks when you look at like the long history. Like some of my favorite art ever has come out of SNK and has come out of King of Fighters. Like let's appreciate how fucking goated some of the King of Fighters concept art is, and some of the old King of Fighters stuff. Like, you have shit like this. This is like the artistic history of King of Fighters. Oh, we've got a bunch of... Oh, yeah, fuck yeah, here we go. Like, look at this. Oh my god. Let me just come back here, chat. Like, look at the fucking drip of these characters. Look at how sick this scene is.
1
You have
million dongs! Oh boy!
You have a bunch of like fucking badasses. You have them all in like the sickest street fashion, the like sickest 90s street fashion. And what I love is like none of them are even like, you know, fighting. This is just like a casual hangout for the coolest fucking people you have ever seen. And like the art is so gorgeous and so beautiful. This is like a poster. That's how strong this shit was. That's how much soul it had. Because like this is how they sold King of Fighters to people, by being like, look at how fucking awesome our characters are. And there are like there's so much like eye patch wolf stuff that takes inspiration from King of Fighters. And I'll show. Look at this poster. Look at how fucking sick this is. Like, that is unbelievable. That is so fucking cool. There's a couple I really, really want to find. I have like a big giant King of Fighters posters just for referencing all this stuff. Where is it, geese? Whoa. That's too small. That's too small. That'll do. Look at this shit. Look at how fucking cool this is. This is one of the sickest game posters of all time. Look at what a fucking badass Geese looks like. And what I love about this is like, this is Geese in like casual mode. This is Geese like out of his Hakama, out of his like karate gear or his Aikido gear, I guess. And you are just getting this absolutely beautiful fucking poster. I love this poster so much that I outright stole it. Check this shit, right? If we go over to Eye Patch Wolves, the 0-day employee hoodie, we just wanted this layout and that vibe because it's that fucking cool. See? This was like the reference image for this, and like I still fucking love that hoodie, and like that's how much like I love this
1
shit.
million dongs!
And
oh boy!
at least when I steal it in an honest way, not with AI. There's another trailer we did. Let me try and find it here. Oh man, why is this happening? Okay, this will take me 1 second. Oh, Max looks pissed. But yeah, it's disgusting. Even like the old Fatal Fury animes were like cool. Like they were, well, like they're kind of garbage, but they're kind of awesome. Like they look really dumb and weird and strange. And it sucks so much. all you can get is like the new trailers, which sucks. Let me try and I'll just try and find it one more time. Basically, King of Fighters has actually been in so much shit now that it's really hard to get back to the old trailers. Where? Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can find it here. No, I can't find it. But it's basically like this fucking amazing trailer. And it's like you immediately see Terry Bogard's fist hit the ground. And then he looks up at like this new opponent who's like beating the shit out of him. And it's so dramatic and it's so fucking hype. And I love it so much. And we also basically did like that exact trailer for Eye Patch Wolves as well because we just fucking loved it so much. I think I got it here. No, not that one. Trailer.
Chat,
Not
let me
that
ask you a
one.
question.
Let's mock up. Okay, so it was basically we did this trailer because we loved that Fatal Fury trailer so much. And so like this is all like one to one, like this was Terry Bogard, except now it's Crow here. And then it cuts and it's Damage. This is just like, you know, the close. And this is the first time we ever had Zero in anything. And that was like, so I guess like the point. I'm still here, chat. It's just equipment's acting weird. So I guess like the point I'm trying to get at is like Fatal Fury, King of Fighters, there is such a rich history of like art and design and characters of design. And it's like when you talk about fighting games that were linked with street fashion and fighting games that are just like these really beautiful, incredible examples of art and like people being passionate, like not even just about fighting games, but about a culture around fighting games. there is so little that comes close to the old Fatal Fury and King of Fighters, and to have that compressed down into AI slop, that is, it's like, it's devastating to see as like a long-term fan, as someone who loves that shit, and it just bums me out so much. Fuck AI, god damn it. Ah! Okay, it's 500, yeah. Good to know the Saudi money is being put to good use, right? Okay, anyway, I'm putting that AI shit behind us now because I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay, guys, this brings us back to the actual reason we're here. And that is that we're going to play some Fear and Hunger. But I have some things to say. Oh shit, I found it. Damn it. God damn it. I found the intro. We're going to watch it because I just want people to respect how fucking awesome Fatal Fury and SNK used to be.
$1 million dongs! Oh boy!
And I am gone for some reason, but I will return. Okay, I think maybe I figured out the problem there. So yeah, this is the trailer I based that Eye Patch Wolves trailer off. And when I say based off, I do mean stole. It's so fucking sick!
Real bout Fatal Fury Special.
Like, that's so fucking cool, and you replace that with the fucking slop shit? What's wrong with you? Yeah. Yeah. You did add the water. That's true. I did add rain, which means I'm a creative genius. It's so fucking cool. But yeah. It's Okay, deactivate, activate, and we're back. Okay. Yeah, basically I just gotta hit a button every time I switch scenes now. It's weird, but we will survive. We can call it, yeah, it's a homage. It's a legally distinct homage, and no one can say different. Rain, truly the goth girls of the weather world. There's a goth. Thank you so much for that beautiful, beautiful analogy. Anyway, now that all that's out of the way, let's go to why we're actually here. I need some music for this because I do have some important shit to say, chat. So look, I will say the last time I played Fear and Hunger 2 on stream, I didn't know the game. I didn't understand it. I didn't really know what I was doing. Okay? This time, things are going to be very different. Chat, I want you to consider me Vegeta stepping out of the hyperbolic time chamber during the Cell Saga. I have ground this game. I have become an expert in it, which is why I am guaranteeing this will be a no-death run. I will not fail. I will not falter. I will destroy this game easily. The ending we're going for is ending C, the Sulfur God. I am confident I can get it, but I can't guarantee. But I do guarantee a kill all characters run with 0 deaths. This is going to happen. This is what we're doing. Let's fucking do it. Brother thinks they're Vegeta when they're Yamcha in the death pose. No. I can do it! I'm gonna do it! You guys don't know. You guys don't know how good I've become at Fear and Hunger Termina. You will regret all your words and deeds. I'm also reasonably confident that this is the censored one. There's not actually that much bad stuff in Fear and Hunger, but we'll see. In Termina, there's shit, but it's not. I guess some of it's pretty bad. Okay, cool. This is the censored mod by Dark Raccoon. As ever, a Dark Raccoon, thank you so much for your service and making this possible. Here we... Where is... Do... I might just scale this up a little bit. Let's just get this nice and right, chat. Oh, this is kind of tricky. Okay, good enough. Okay. I haven't actually decided who to play as yet. I think I want to go for either Karen or Marina. What are we thinking, chat? And any preferences? What? Go away. A Dark Raccoon, so good to see you again in Termina. Hey, a Dark Raccoon. Dark Raccoon, who actually did the censor mod, is in the chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Trans rights Marina time. I really want to do Marina, but the only thing is there's some really cool events that only trigger if Marina isn't in your party. So... You know what, my dear trans friends, I know you guys have had it rough recently. What? Let's just do Marina. I've never done Maso mode yet. Skip the character history? No. The soothing sound of the rail tracks. You are not used to such a peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. You know what? I might move this over just a little bit so you guys get the full view. You reminisce what has led you to this point in life. You were born into the Church of Almir. For many generations, your lineage took part in most of the wicked of rituals only to appease the gods of the forgotten. A life of a dark priest is a cruel one, even if modern times are overlooked the most archaic and ancient rites. A dark priest's life begins and ends in full dedication to the older gods. There is no place for self in the church. Your mother had different plans for you. She didn't want you to go down the path that would befall to every firstborn son in church. So when she finally met your father when she finally let your father know of your birth, she told him a daughter was born to the household. You were dressed accordingly. Your distant and often absent father didn't get wind of the original nature of things, or he just denied what was in front of his face. In either case, the subject was never brought up. As you grew a little bit older, you didn't question this either. Everything felt natural this way, so who cares? Someone, thank you for picking up some merch at eyepatchwolves.com. Much appreciated. You grew up at the churchyard in the city of... I still struggle with this pronunciation, with the Church of Prehaville. You started your religious studies at a fairly young age. You were given an option to choose which studies you would pursue. Study occultism, blood magic. I think I want occultism because I think occultism gives you the necromancer build, and I really want to do a necromancer build this run. So in cut content, Marina was dressed feminine and eventually got her own identity and felt like she was a woman and basically got a head start in transitioning. Yeah, pretty much. You can press F4 full screen if you want. Prehaville. Pre-he-evil. Frappolo, buddy, welcome. I was actually just chatting to Frappolo not long ago. Giant Bomb, thank you for the raid. Welcome, bombers. Appreciate the hell out of having you here. Don't think, Mike Minotti, that I didn't see you call a character with an Irish accent British. Starting to have some serious concerns about this new Giant Bomb. My people have been slandered for the last time. We are having a countrywide meeting very soon, and I am bringing this up as a major concern. So yeah, I'm glad that Giant Bomb has made it this far, but I think it's time. I think it's over. I think the staff at Giant Bomb should start looking for new work after the cultural outrage I am going to bring down upon them. And Jeff Bacalar, if you think you're safe, buddy, I'm coming after you most of all. Okay, so yeah, I think I want to do occultism. You learned engrave. Yes! Okay, no, engrave is exactly what I want. You proved it to have great talent in the occultic. Donatello Duros, thank you for the gift subs. You proved to have great talent as an occultist, and slowly even the Holy City of Vatican and their Minister of Darkness heard about your feats. You were offered a scholarship at the Vatican City to further educate yourself. You took a position without hesitation. Just the idea of getting away from your condescending and stuck-up father was enough to make the decision, not to mention the obvious benefits the Vatican City would have to offer. Your hometown wasn't exactly a bustling metropolis. Your mother was very proud of you. She always was. Your father, on the other hand, seemed jealous of you. Your father had always been antagonistic towards you and your pursuits. You were not sure if you had something to do with your origin or if there was something else left unsaid. At the Ministry of Darkness, Vatican City, in the initiation ceremony, all this new student would have to do is choose an older god that they'd let inside them. Who did you choose? Grogroth, Sylvian, Almir, the moon god, Venushka, the god of fear and hunger. Which would be the most useful right now? I'm actually kind of curious. I might go for Venushka because I'm wondering, is that going to let me do anything with the Venushka idol in the forest? Necromancy is grow. So, if anyone in the chat knows, there's that Venushka idol in the forest. If I choose Venushka here, is that going to affect that? Funger for the agility is good. That's true, but I can also do engrave to get a little boost of agility. Not really, I don't think so. Okay, in that case... in that case, I might go Funger, because that is going to give me the extra agility. I think. I hope. Venushka lets you get into the city early. I am aware of that, but I don't know. I don't think that's a good route because then I'll have to, like, there's a chance that the mob will trigger and that will be fucking nightmare. I think getting into the city too early is actually kind of a bad thing. Everything was going well with your studies until one day you got a letter from home. It was written by your father. This was very strange. You didn't have any contact with him since your departure. The letter told you that mother had passed away. The words were cold and without sympathy. You tried calling your home, but the telephone exchange couldn't connect to anyone in Prehevel. You had a suspicion that your father had something to do with this. He had always been too obsessed with the blood magic, and you had learnt that there were too many rites that demanded blood of your loved ones to work. There was no other way. You had to prepare for a trip back home to Prehaville. How do you prepare? Stock up on medical, stock up something to read, stock up on food. I will actually go for something to read because books are super valuable. The Skin Bible of Rare. Interesting. That is actually going to give us... That's going to give us some interesting early game options. How long has it been? Feels like a lifetime since you left. Save your character history? Sure. Skip the intro? Yes. You wake up suddenly. Was it all just a dream? A train. It seems to have stopped. Find a pipe. Okay, what items does Maria start out with? Oh, okay. So we just got that. Okay. So Maria is like, she's not bad. I think she starts out with some spells. Oh, no. Okay, so we didn't go for the blood magic, so we don't have spells, but we do have Engrave. And I pretty much all... Oh, shit. Okay, I need to find the Skin Bible for the God of Fear and Hunger first. Find a shotgun shell. Not super useful without a shotgun from which to fire it. Find a blue herb. Not bad. Find a combat manual and printable map. And there's Tanaka. Lost in his own thoughts. I'm already late. So late. Don't let me bother you. I'll be on my way. Okay, so Karen is headed off to the north. We're not going to follow her yet, but we are going to follow her. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to get ourselves a little ally. But the actual first thing we're going to do is we're just going to explore the surrounding forest and get some herbs. Basically, this is, as far as I can tell, the optimum like first move in Fear and Hunger. Just to say, I'm not an expert in Fear and Hunger 2 in the same way, like, there's people who have thousands of hours in this game. Between Fear and Hunger 1 and 2, I have about 200 hours. And while casually that is a lot, there are people who are a lot more knowledgeable about these games than me. So you can take pretty much anything I say with it being, like, the best way I have figured out so far. I also don't, like, min-max these games. I don't like search on the internet for optimum strategies. I kind of just like to play them and just learn what I can from doing that. And so doing that, the best like early game kind of strategy I have found is pretty much just like explore the forest and get as many blue and red herbs as you can, because that's gonna like let you soak up some of the damage that it's hard not to take early on. So there's a blue herb here. It's going to involve... Oh, no, maybe we can get... Yeah, actually, I think we're okay. So here's one of the things I don't particularly like about Fear and Hunger 1. Basically, doing this little herb run is
Been
Yak.
watching for 5+ years now. Thanks for always being around when I needed it. Have a fun Funger 2 stream, Jean. Love from France. 3.
Oh, thank you so much, Fack, and thanks for picking up some merch. I really, really appreciate it. Basically, in Fear and Hunger 1, the very first thing you're doing once the game starts is you are doing like the chest raid right at the beginning of the game. And when you do that, it's like immediately shit's popping off. You're making decisions. You're doing like interesting stuff. The dogs are behind you. You have to get moving. In Fear and Hunger 2, basically doing this, like getting these herbs, is kind of your first move for most playthroughs. And like, it's not overly tedious or anything. It's just, it takes a little while in Termina before you're actually doing stuff that you could consider like exciting. So, now, let's make our first move. And because we got the rare skin Bible, I know exactly what our first move is going to be. We are going to sneak past the woodsman. Oh shit, though, we have no way of actually getting into the hut without killing the woodsman. Okay. Slight change of plan in that case. I think the best thing to do then, it might be to go murder Karen right now. Because otherwise, it's going to be harder to find her on day 2. We're going to have to go to a very dangerous area to find her. It's tricky. It's tricky. And how's our health supplies? We have decent. We have decent ways to heal. Karen is tough. Karen is tough. I'm actually kind of worried if we're going to be able to take her out. Okay, different plan. Different plan.
1 million dongs. Oh boy.
So we are going to go get... We're going to go recruit our first party member. And we're going to use that party member to kill the woodsman, because the woodsman is a pain in the ass. But because we have the rare skin Bible, there's a cool thing we can do in the woodsman's cabin if we get his key. But as base Marina, like without any equipment or anything like that, we're not going to be strong enough to kill the woodsman. So the woodsman should be up here. We got these guys in here. We got this green herb over here. Green herbs, there's a status effect in this game called Infection, and you can get it from getting hit by like rusty knives or whatever. And green herbs are basically how you cure yourself of infection, because the only other way to do it, well, there's a couple of ways, but the main only other way to do it is to saw off your limbs, which I do not want to do. Just don't mention the chalk. This is a learning opportunity. Is there early game chalk I am unaware of? Please do mention their chalk. Okay, we're going to get by them. And now there's going to be these dogs. These dogs aren't the end of the world, but they are kind of a pain. Like, we can probably... I just want to wait till my stamina comes back. We can probably kill these dogs, although... Fuck, we are Marina, and she's very weak. Have you beaten this game already? Several times. Okay, and so the dogs should come after us soon. And now we run up here, here, here. Oh, shit! Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. The dog split at the last second there, causing a big problem for me. That is absolutely no damage at all. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. We need to kill this thing immediately, and then we need to keep running immediately. Damn it! The other dog caught us. The other dog caught us. This is bad. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. Yes! Okay, that was actually really lucky that we made it out of that encounter with without like any serious damage. We will heal up a little bit. That was kind of a waste of herbs, but we're risking an early game death otherwise. And then we should have... And here we come, and here comes my second favorite Fear and Hunger character to play as. This is Abela, or Abella. Wow, this place is incredible. I heard the Eastern Union had a big underground network around Prehevel, but I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, it's quite something. This is exciting. Let's go deeper. Oj, we don't have to... We haven't even introduced ourselves yet, have we? I'm Abla. Nice to meet you. You don't get to say a word, but I'll be traveling with you for a while. Oh, sure, I guess. You're more than welcome. I like Abla because she's cool and she's strong. By the way, the weapon you got from killing the guard in the intro of the game is way better than Marina's knife. Yeah, I probably should have done that dream sequence. Pipe. Oh, nice. Oh, we have actually just stumbled into a really nice early game build, because now both Marina and I called her Marina's. I didn't mean to do that. So basically, both our characters have wrenches right now, and what that means is the wrench is like a really solid starting weapon, but it also is it has a chance to stun. So basically, with both our girls having wrenches, we can basically just stun enemies over and over and over. This is a really strong starting build. So yeah, they both have a 25% chance to stun, according to Venerius in the chat. Okay, now we have a choice. If we go further into the bunker, I'm pretty sure it's going to trigger Needles, and Needles is going to kill Tanaka. That's not something we would want if we want to save Tanaka, but I think we do want to kill as many people as we can. Let's see if it triggers here. Or is it Tanaka or August? No, it's Tanaka. He kills Tanaka. Don't call me Steve. Thank you for the subscription. Smallawoo, thank you for the subscription. Perpetual Panda 9, thank you for the 31-month subscription. And Donatello Ordius, thank you for the gift sub. And yeah. Fafantas Steve, thank you for the membership. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, a bone saw. That's going to be useful. This actually, I have learned a really nasty trick with the bone saw. Trobin777, thank you for the super chat. By the way, how did your Levy playthrough go? I will have a full account of my Levy playthrough in the video. Not well. Yeah, okay, it's going to trigger. So here comes Needles. And Needles is there killing another contestant. And now he's going to come after us. We are nowhere near strong enough to fight needles. But that's okay, because all I really wanted from this was Abela. I don't need to go any further right now. Is he still coming? Because I know there's a chest to our left, but I don't want to get trapped. I think he stopped chasing us. Became a member. Sometimes I don't know. Sorry, I need to turn off a notification thing here. Sometimes it's best just to wait till you have a coin, but I don't know. I usually just go for it. Find. Oh, nice. Okay. So Marina has a pretty low defense starting out because she doesn't really have any proper armor, but we have defense in Gambison. So this is going really well. This is, I would say, a really strong run so far. That keeps going. I'm gonna have to just mute the alert box for a little bit. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, so now Marina's starting to feel hungry. So I'll show people, there's like a weird thing up here. I've never found out what this is for or what you can do with it. But there is a weird thing up in the forest up here. Where is the gap? I think I've gone too far. Yeah, way too far. Yeah, here it is. Yawn, awakened from my slumber. Is it time yet? Time for what? Event list, audio capture, audio input. Where is that thing? Sorry, chat. Give me 1 sec. Why is that happening? Okay, no worries. What a nuisance. I wait for Venushka. Hey guys, I'm gonna have to turn the alert box off for a little bit just because it keeps going off. I will read people's subscriptions and whatnot's out. So yeah, that is, I've never had the balls to fight that thing, but it's like, it's there. It wants Venushka. I don't know anything else about it. Venushka is super, super dead. They're all super, well, they're either dead or gone. Like, Grogoroth is also gone. Sylvian is also gone. Now, how do I get myself back out of this forest? Old gods don't exactly die. True. Venushka is the nature god in this. It's the offspring of Grogoroth, which is the god of destruction, and Sylvian or Sylvain, which is the god of fucking. And it's like, I think it's like a new god in Fear and Hunger 2. I don't think it was in the original. And yeah, it's got some interesting effects. If you paint its ritual circle, it will spawn like trees, and the trees will sometimes be able to take you to like secret areas, and then sometimes they just won't do anything at all. And it's really just like just experimenting and seeing like which locations are useful to have trees where. Okay, I am hopeful that with the Wrench Sisters, I should be able to take down the Woodsman with relative ease. I still... Oh, I've gone the wrong direction, but you know what? We can actually make use of this. Shotgun shell. I don't want to fight the villagers just yet. Is Wrench Sisters now slang for lesbians? I mean, I think that makes sense, right? You fought Sylvian on stream in Hunger 1. I think that's technically a trace of Sylvian, even though it says Sylvian. It's weird. Okay. I think we're okay. I think we can do this. I will just give her some food. Okay, here we go. So first we got to get rid of that axe. Yes! Okay, really good. Next thing we got to get rid of that dick. You know, there's something very poetic about the Wrench Sisters beating a man's dick off in the middle of a forest. Okay, now we can basically just kill this dude. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Man, we are getting really lucky. Some great critical hits there. You find a basement key and an axe. An axe, I think, has slightly more damage than a wrench, but it doesn't... And it's good for, like, severing limbs and stuff. It doesn't have the same stun effect, so I am going to stick with it. Find a vegetable pie. You find a fly. Find glass shards. White file. There's some enemies where like a glass shards to the eye are kind of the only way to deal with them. Find a shotgun shell, vodka, meat pie. Find scrap metal. Find moldy bread. Wheat flour. There is something written on with the blood. I let his cold member inside me. Even my loins couldn't warm it up. Yes, I did it. I laid with Black Caleb. I tasted his seed. He was more of a man than you could ever be. Twice the size and... You know... don't worry about it. Find recipes for the 15th century. That's kind of useful, not super useful. And I think without any chalk, there's not much we can do here. Is that the go? I'm not going to expand any more on what happened here, okay? So did the woodsman's wife sleep at the coat, or did Venushka turn her lover into a goat? I think the woodsman's wife slept with a goat. Best fuck of my life. And apparently it was a pleasurable experience. Don't know how to respond to that. in front of 1,500 people, but you know, it's cool. It's fine. What are we? Okay, so yeah, we're finding recipe books, which are like, they're handy, but one of the things about Fear and Hunger 2 is that like it's actually, running out of food isn't a big risk in this game like it was in the first game. It's one of the ways I actually find Fear and Hunger 2 like it's kind of, I'm not gonna say easier, but it's like gentler in some ways. I think the goat is a demon. The ghost is definitely a demon. But yeah, now that we have those recipes, that has definitely lowered even more so the idea that we will not starve to death. Is there... Can I get chalk in that place earlier on? Because if I could, that would be really sick. Let's go back and check. I don't think we can do anything with this guy. Nothing of value. If anyone knows in the chat, I know I can go down this well, and I know August will save me, but if I do, is it going to advance time at all? Because I'd rather not advance time for as long as I can hold out. I think there's a way to get that. John is most likely to spawn, and Chalk is most likely to spawn in the shells and toolbox. Gotcha. Hi, John. I was wondering if I live in Latam, will I be able to find your book at local stores? If it will it be translated in English? Thank you for the super chat, Baz the G-Day Master. Okay, guys. This is not an attempt to like drive people to go buy the book right now. The book is like nearly just completely sold out, and I am delighted about that. Thank you for anyone who bought a copy. I don't know if holopress.com still has a copy. If it does, you could go check there. But I got an email from them being like, basically it's like nearly completely sold out. So I don't think you'll be able to get it in any local bookstores yet. I know that they are planning on doing a reprint at some point. So like, if you do miss it on this run, you will be able to get it again, just probably not for a little while. But yeah, holo-press.net is where you can get it. Thank you to everyone who bought a copy. It sold a lot, and that was fucking awesome. I was not expecting that, and I have started writing a second book because I think people like the kind of books that I want to write, and so that's been super cool. So now, without any chalk, we can't get Black Caliph, so let's see if Marina is still, or if Karen is still where we left her, because if so, she is isolated, and it'd be a good time to beat the shit out of her. Fiction book, more fiction than the first one, but still weird. Can you say anything about the second book? It's going to be a totally different kind of thing than the first book. I could have done Fake Video Games Volume 2, but honestly, I just want to do something new and weird. So there's a guy with a gun around here, or is he in the next screen? There, oh Jesus, he gave me a fright. This guy can be a pain for beginner characters sometimes. If you get really unlucky, he can kill you. The Wrench Sisters are gonna beat this dude's fucking ass. Leave. For the crack of it, let's try and break down this door. We're not going to be able to unless one of us lands a critical hit. I think actually we both have to land critical hits on this door, but let's see. No, the gate is too strong for you. Funny how you became so combat capable just by having a second party member. So that is a lot of the early game of Fear and Hunger, like, to get a party member and you'll be okay. It's much harder to recruit someone in Fear and Hunger 1, but like other characters are so much more a part of Fear and Hunger 2. Okay, nice. What is it? Boom. So I don't think Ebola, we shouldn't be fighting each other. There has to be another way. So Ebola isn't going to help us in this, at least not for a second. Now she will. Oh shit. And she should be dead. Do you have a favorite between the two games? It's a weird one, right? Like, game-wise, I prefer Fear and Hunger 1. But, like, I think Fear and Hunger 2 is a more interesting game. I think it's a way more ambitious game, and, like, the shit it's trying to do is, like, crazy. And I think you could say that of Fear and Hunger 1, but I don't know. I feel like they so easily could have made Fear and Hunger 2, like, just plain old Fear and Hunger 2. Okay, I need to find some bandages. And they didn't. They made, like, Termina is so different from original Fear and Hunger in so many weird ways. And I really respect the fact that they didn't just do, like, a bigger dungeon with, like, weirder enemies, you know? I respect the fact that, like, they tried to add so much crazy new shit. And it's awesome. Like, it's great. I also like the overall vibe of Termina more. I think Termina has, like, a way kind of cozier vibe. And it's a gentler game in some ways, but it's also more brutal. And it's really interesting. This is going to be what the entire, like, next video is going to be about. Cozy. Like, yeah, there are absolutely cozy moments in Termina, and we will hit some of them in this stream. What do you think Fear and Hunger 3 would be? Cyberpunk? I really hope Fear and Hunger 3 wouldn't be Cyberpunk. Because I think one of my favorite things about Termina is, like, it's the 1940s multiplied by Fear and Hunger, and it feels so weird and distinct from literally anything else, you know? Okay, so, chat, in one run I did, I stood on a bear trap early on, and I played the entire run without legs, and that was a mistake. So I wouldn't want them to do, like, Cyberpunk. I would want them to do something as weird and interesting as this. Stephen Terrible Curse, thank you for the subscription. I'm of the opinion that the first went just a bit too edgelordy with certain elements for my taste. I would agree. I think that, like, I love the first game. The first game is one of my favorite games of all time. I think it absolutely... I really believe you can cover any topic in media. I don't think there's anything that, like, you can't cover, but I think you also have to earn it. And I think you have to earn it in, like, you know, by being thoughtful about it and being, like, you know, making interesting decisions. The first one, there was stuff where it just felt like edgy shit for the sake of edgy shit, and it just didn't add a whole lot to the game, in my opinion, you know? And, like, so yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Anything is good as long as you communicate it well. Yeah. One feels a bit juvenile compared to two. I would agree with that. I feel like in two, they really honed in on the kind of experience they wanted to create, and it's awesome. It's really, really good. But I should just short circuit the door. But what I would say is, I think in some ways, I still think Fear and Hunger 1 is like a tighter design, and I also think that it's one thing that 2 doesn't have is when you start Fear and Hunger 1, you think it's like this dark fantasy game. And it is, you know, but it also then like slowly descends into this cosmic horror. And okay, I don't want to go too far here because there's a bunch of shit in the sewers that can just kill us. And we won't be able to get past that. Okay. And in 2, you know immediately that there's like fucked up old gods, there's all this kind of weird, strange stuff. And I really love that journey in 1 from like dark fantasy to eldritch cosmic horror. And I just think the same gradient isn't there in 2. But that's not to say 2 doesn't have stuff that I think it does better than 1, you know? So it's really, they're like, the more I think about these 2 games, the more I think they're just like really different in like a lot of weird ways. And comparing them, I feel like by comparing them, you nearly kind of miss out on what is cool about each. Okay, I don't want Abela to die. This sucks. I really need to find a bandage for her. We should be able to beat this guy to death pretty much immediately. Oh, we found a small key, so we could actually... Oh, there we go. We found a small key, so we actually might be able to snake our way into... We actually might be able to get to the city super quickly. Oh, I want to get that head. But let's... Oh shit, the bone saw. I think we have 2 bone saws. Itchy. Attack him. So these early game enemies, they're basically just ways to get heads. You can some of them don't even attack back, and they're just a good way to harvest heads, which are your kind of way to level up. The heads, so with the heads, you can sacrifice them to I think it's the god of torments, and he will give you soul stone shards, which you can combine into soul stones, which is what let you learn new skills. The god of torments is a woman, I think. Gotcha. This early run is going so well, I am getting worried. When making a party for a kill everyone run, do you have to consider the party's composition in regards to the final boss gauntlet? So you don't have so in the kill everyone run, there is no... Well, there is a kind of boss gauntlet, but it's different. But no, you don't, because ultimately you have to kill everyone to get into the final boss area. So you can't really consider composition. Is this Termina stream a one-off, or will we be playing it for the foreseeable future? We'll be playing Termina for the foreseeable future. And basically for as long as I'm working on the Termina video, I want to be streaming it because it's a different way of experiencing the game. And honestly, Fear and Hunger is just such a fun game to stream. There we go. Nice, nice. So we don't actually have the we can double back and get the hunter's head at some point. Okay. Nothing too great showing up in the items yet, but it's not a big deal. So I believe that is what caught me last time and meant that I did an entire run as Legless Dan. Don't recommend that. That is not a fun way to play these games. And there's also another bear trap in here. And then we also got to deal with these two, who will be no challenge at all to the Wrench Sisters. When do we get to the sewer level? Very soon, don't you worry. All you sewer level enthusiasts, all you sewer level fanatics, the sewers are coming soon. These guys aren't too bad. They can infect you with their scythe. I don't think they can sever your limbs with it. The only annoying thing they do sometimes is sometimes they will lay down a bear trap. But, and I only actually figured this out recently, you can actually attack the bear trap to disable it. Oh shit. Good thing I attacked the bear trap with both of them. And I'm not even going to bother revving because we have enough damage to take this guy down. I probably just could have gone straight for his torso and just DPS that guy to death. But John, you're fucking crushing this run. Did I lie, chat? Did I lie about how my skill in this game has risen? It's annoying there's only a few enemy that you can use necromancy on. True, that was such a widespread kind of thing in the first game, and yeah, it's a shame. Okay, yeah. So I could aim for his torso and just take him out immediately, but if one of us misses, he's then going to get a free hit on us. But if we both aim for his arm, if one of us misses, it doesn't matter, because now his attack is cancelled, and then the other person just hits the torso anyway. So he's setting up a bear trap again. So if he bear traps us, that's gonna result in a coin flip, and we don't want coin flips. And that should do it. Nice. There's a difference between lying and being misguided by overconfidence. Guys, I am too good at Fear and Hunger 2 to die. This is going to be a perfect run. I wonder, can we force the wooden door? I don't want to use my key yet. Let's try that again. No. Okay, I don't want to waste my key on that. I don't know if that triggered before. Oh, Fence and Gibson. Nice. I'm not healing up my characters right now, chat, because there's just not a whole lot that I really need to. What if Fear and Hunger 3 was set in Mexico and was based off a bunch of luchadors in suits grappling with old gods? I mean, that would be great. Wooden door is equal to 500, by the way. Okay, gotcha. Now, there's a woman in this house, and she always screams, and the scream always gives me a fright. Oh, I might need to heal up, because she can actually do a lot of damage. I don't want to waste too many of my herbs, but... Where? I think she's down... It is... Oh, no, it's not this house. It's a different house. I'll go down to the basement in a little while. Okay, this is the mayor's manor. I think I do want to go in here right now. This is like one of the early game locations that's like kind of amazing to come to. There's a ton of books, and so... Oh, Alchemical Volume 3 is good. It's Alchemical Volume 2 we really want, though, because that has like the most... Pretty much the most useful recipe in the game. That's kind of useless. Skin Bible Allmare. Okay, that's not bad. Should find out. Yes! Okay. So we got the Alchemical Volume 2. And this, I believe, gives us the recipe for... Oh, it doesn't. Oh, maybe it's Volume 3 then. Which we also got. It must be Volume 1. Huh. I thought it was going to give us the mixed herb recipe. We still have the light blue recipe, which is like, it's semi-useful, but... it does give us the yellow vial recipe, and the yellow vial recipe is important because we need that to create the murky vial, and the murky vial is a really, really useful item. It basically lets you set fire to every enemy that you fight. So it seems like Henrik's gonna be here, but he's not transformed into the gentleman yet. Meat, duct tape. Henrik doesn't seem to be here. Purifying Talisman. Oh, awesome. Purifying Talisman is going to save us a huge pain in the ass later in the game. Henrik won't spawn if Abela did. Is he going to become the gentleman? I don't want to do that. So... It's Abela or Henrik. Only one will transform. Okay. Okay, so I would say we'd have a reasonable chance of killing the priest, but it's like maybe it's not quite high enough for me, so I think we're just going to try and skip past him. You can get a bunch of cool shit if you just get by this priest, but we're going to feed ourselves just in case he does catch us. Is he? Oh, we got chalk. We got chalk. Apparently, playing as Osa, you can save both Abela and Henrik. Interesting. Found a turnip. Found a tomato. So basically, by recruiting Abela as a party member, it means now we can't get Henrik, and I think that means he is definitely going to transform later. But And if you can save Henrique, you bring him back to the train, and then you have an infinite supply of food. But I think an infinite supply of food is less useful than a party member. Still never figured quite what the deal is here. This is in the basement of the mayor's mansion, and you have all these fucking crazy big growth things. Glass shards. No, that's not where we're gonna go. Sewer winch. Oh, wow, a sewer winch. Okay, now we might have actually gained everything we need to get into Priaville Center, which is kind of insane. This has been we actually might be able to get a cutscene that I have never been able to get before, because you have to get to the church on morning 1. And that, if we can do it, oh my god, we might actually pull this off. If we can do it, then that will actually save us a huge boss fight later on. So this is going very, very well. Meat pie. Purifying. Another purifying talisman. That's so sick. Okay. And I think we also have a gun. So we have a Luger pistol. With 6 bullets. That might be enough to get us past one of the neighbors, which are a very difficult, very irritating enemy that I don't want to fight. What the fuck? I have never seen him do that before. That's insane. The priest followed us outside the mansion. You have actually, have I? In my previous streams? Oh yeah, he's chased me outside the mansion too. Oh, he's coming. You stole his stuff, so he went for a walk. I mean, that's fair. He wants his chalk back. My chalk now, asshole. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a third party member, but this party member is like weird. I think we did actually get this party member on stream before.
Oh boy, everything is going well for John. Surely there is no other shoe to drop.
Well, that's what I'm really enjoying about this stream. For once, I finally get to demonstrate my actual acumen as a true gamer. And I'm not getting any really bad luck. And there's nothing really horrifying happening. It's just... Oh, actually, wait. Before we go, do I want to cash in my rare heads? Or just my heads? Because then we're gonna go down. Okay, yeah, let's go get the party member first. Because we have a couple of fights coming up. The only thing is I don't think we have any carrots, do we? Oh, we have carrots. Okay, cool. Sometimes the goat will refuse to go with you unless you have carrots. And so you got to keep a steady supply of carrots to keep the little fella fed. Can't you recruit Olivia? Can you recruit Olivia if you don't start as her? Don't know how it handles her wheelchair if she isn't the main character. So Olivia spends pretty much the entire game at the train if you don't play as her. But on day 2, Marco and Tanaka will bring her a wheelchair if you can stop Pav from killing them. So after the point she has the wheelchair, you can recruit her. And she's like a good party member as well. So basically, when we got the rare skin Bible earlier, the reason that was interesting is because I don't think we need to read it, but the reason that was interesting. So I actually like I like this skin Bible a lot. It's cool. Very much like the sun, the moon is one of the primordial entities, and thus it has lore and beliefs written since the dawn of time. This makes it difficult to separate facts from fiction and mad ramblings from the hidden truths. Consistent details among the myriad of stories seem to hint at the god called Rare, also known as the trickster god and the moon god. In the most ancient writings of Rare, Rare is depicted as the god of the insane and those who have succumbed to the madness. His blessing to men is moonlight, which is said to uncover the truth about the human filth, a truth that is often too much for a human mind to handle. It can be debated whether his version of the truth is more accurate than that of the human filth. Unlike many of the older gods, Rare's part in the greater scheme of things remains a mystery. Just looking at the night sky, you can see his presence in an eternal slumber. This makes his secrecy even more infuriating. He is literally hiding in plain sight. The mark of Rare raises the maximum capacity of the mind. The text includes a sigil for Rare and instructions on how to use it. So basically, now we can go here, and what Rare does is Rare as a god is all about revealing things at their base level, but what he's really about is chaos. He's about, like, exposing your shadow self, about giving in to all your, like, craziest instincts and urges. Like, whereas Grogoroth is about, like, death and destruction and battle, and Sylvian is just about fucking. Rare is more so, like, kind of chaos, just give in to whatever you want to give into. And Rare is behind the Festival of Termina, or is he? It's weird. It's very strange. Yeah, this is all looking good. So the god of id, pretty much. It's not that weird. Venarius, it's a giant moon with a face that makes people go insane and can shoot you into the shadow dimension. It's pretty weird, my friend. Another one heeds my call. Just remember that you came to me, not the vice versa. Tell me, O naive one, do you believe in the pitch-black darkness? I live in and for darkness. Truly, the true darkness is a rare gift. The saying goes, there is no light without casting a shadow. Good on one hand and evil on the other. Good can come from bad places just as bad can come from good. a constant struggle, a game even. That is how this is meant to be. That is how it was. A man listened to his spirit, and you could tarnish that spirit so easily. But it wasn't to last. Then people started to worship a new god. They called the god the science. Suddenly, everything needed to be calculated before putting it into consideration. There is no good or evil behind the scope. Maybe my time has come to lend my sword once again. I will aid you in your quest. See you soon. Weird. And I don't know if there's anything really else to get in here. No, I don't think so. Who's that? You'll find out very soon. The lone goat came to greet you. The goat seems to be following you everywhere. Want to join my party? The goat is shaking its horn in agreement. The goat joins your party. Check this out. I have 3 goats in my party. It's a good joke. It's a good joke. So, with the goat, I like to do something a little unusual in that I engrave the goat. Hang on, let me just double check the Almere Bible here. We'll read the Almere Bible as well, just because the lore of these games are fucking rad too. Skin Bible Almere. Almere, the Ascended One. So this is I call it, like, he's basically Boner Jesus is Almere. One of the 2 human-born gods known to man. And I believe the other human-born god is the god of sulfur, who were trying to meet this run. I think that's the case. There are 2 stories of the origins of Almere. The more common story speaks of a human born from a virgin mother, a mere mortal that had humble origins, but one that quickly rose to prominence because of his teachings. Unlike the warring kings and sultans of the time, Almere's ideals were world united people of all different religions and ideologies under one umbrella. The powers of the time wouldn't stand up for this and quickly had him arrested and sentenced for public humiliation and eventual death on a cross. This only served Almere's purpose, making him a martyr, and the pain he went through pushed him back over the edge to his ascension to the true godhood. After his ascension, Almere returned to avenge his death. The bloodbath that ensued shook the world. So Almere is like Jesus if Jesus kind of came back and he rose and he was like, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. That's kind of if so Jesus like moves the boulder aside and says that's Almere. The bloodbath that ensued shook the world order and demolished the worship of new gods and gods of the time had been enjoying. The other versions of Almere's origins tell how Sylvian, the older god of fertility, ordered a deity known as Vitruvia to create an architectural reprography of man and woman so that would be the likeness of Sylvian herself. Vitruvia, being a master architect, did just that. Sylvia fell in love with the result. She went on and created the mankind according to Vitruvia's drawings. At first, Vitruvia was amazed by how Sylvian managed to usher in her designs. However, over time, Vitruvia started to see small imperfections here and there. Nothing bothered her more than the idea that her designs were anything but perfect, so she set out to create the perfect human, the pinnacle of man's potential. This being was born on year nil, and he is known as Almere today. On the surface level, these stories don't contradict themselves too much, but on an ideological level, they are interesting differences. The other story tells how a mortal, everyday man rose to rival the power of the gods, while the other story makes Almere just one more creation of the higher powers. The truth might lie somewhere between the stories, if you ask me. Raise the physical protection of the wielder. So, the thing I like to do with Black Phillip, or Black Caleb, I should call him, is Marina has this skill called Engrave, which is where she can engrave your party member with a sigil and they get a stat boost. Most party members I'll engrave with the God of Fear and Hunger symbol because it raises their agility, which will give them 2 turns per turn, which is just means basically you can do double the damage, you can use way more items. It just opens up battles in a crazy way for me. I won't do that with Black Kelev because to get your characters to have the agility necessary to get like the 2-turn bonus, you have to give them the Fear and Hunger sigil plus equip them with one other thing or raise their agility some other way. There's no real way to do that with Black Kelev, and so like even if you did, he doesn't hit that hard. Black Kalev's main use is to soak up damage, and so what I will do is I will give him the Sign of Allmare, because now it just makes him a little more tanky and means that he dies less easily. See, he has little crosses on his face. Okay, so let me think. So now that we have him, we can start making our way back up through here. I don't think we really need to be too worried about anything in the village. There's Vile, who is a kind of tough enemy. We don't get a whole lot by beating Vile, though. There's a way to beat him where you're pretty much not going to take it much damage, but he still has a coin flip attack that can be a bit of a nightmare. So I tend to try and avoid him. I think we should just be able to torso damage this woman to death. There we go. It might have been better to attack both her hands on second thought, because if one of us did miss there, yeah, then she could do her coin flip attack, and that could have been pretty dangerous. So you know what? That was actually kind of stupid. I should have just taken out her weapon first. One thing Black Phillip can do that just FYI, the Fear and Hunger category is back. Also surprised you didn't wait for the update of Termina to replay it. I don't know when the update is coming out, and it could be a while. So I just wanted to start the video and start the playthrough. But we're absolutely going to dive back in when it comes out. Oh man, we didn't kill him. Oskbajiquizzes, thank you for the $5 super chat. John, are you worried Wooly will play this better than you? Not at all. I still think the way Wooly played Fear and Hunger 1 was bullshit, and we're gonna deal with that. Ricochet here, 6047. Thank you for the super chat. Hey John, how was your week? Happy to see you playing Funger. My week was good, very busy. Big projects are a-cooking in multiple different ways. But I'm really, really excited to reveal more. Okay, I think this is where the screamy woman is. Unless I'm back in the same house again. Yep, she's going to scream and attack us. I don't like it when she screams. Oh, shit. Okay, she is already activating the coin toss. Oh, my God. If this goes really, really badly, she could end our run. I would have to get insanely unlucky for this to happen, but she could legit end our run. Okay, we're okay. That could have been nasty. I want to take out her arms because I don't want to have to go through that again. So one of the cool things about Black Kelev is so I can't control his actions. He just attacks by himself, but he will occasionally aim for a monster's head, and he will hit it. Now Black Kelev does like a negligible amount of damage in general, but sometimes he'll hit someone in the head, and he'll hit them hard enough that it actually kills them in one shot, and that has come in clutch for me a couple of times. I think we're going to encounter Levi down here, or Levi.
1 million dongs. Oh boy.
There's not a super useful thing for us to use that for right now. Yeah, there's no point in it right now. Gab Catface, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Oh, too far. So let me see. Where is it? I think we might actually be able to break that door down. Not this one. Is Black Kelv a normal go? Or no, he's a evil dark knight from the Netherworld, who is in goat form. There's Vile. I don't want to deal with Vile. Duct tape. But does he talk? Black Caleb does not talk. He is an incredible lover according to the lore of Fear and Hunger, and that's all we're gonna... Oh, shit. Okay, good. Asshole. Oh! Black Caleb has smashed both this guy's legs, which means we can break his head. The reason I'm not using Rev there is just there's no point. There was no way that dude was surviving that turn. So we will gather this bone saw. Good bone saw. Always useful. The Wrench Sisters and their weird dog. Someone's starting to feel hungry. And so now we are back down in this basement. We were here earlier and we left. There's a few like fights down here. None of the enemies are especially strong, but if you're not ready for it, this can be a really like dangerous place. Just because the pipe enemies are a little bit tougher. Like we can't always take out their limbs in one hit. Does anyone know of off the dome when the VODs go up on regular Eye Patch Wolf? Locust Barn, they should be up immediately. Not the edited VODs, but the unedited art stream archives should all be on regular Eye Patch Wolf. It's dumb the way YouTube does it, but yeah. And let's saw off that head. I see the goat is on our team. That's right, Silva Muscateria, Abela, and Marina. Duct tape. Cool, cool, cool. Benson Gabson. Okay, cool. Cult Grimoire. Not having great luck with the books this run. There's Levi. Hey, are you okay? Uh-huh. There's no way to recruit Levi yet, but we will be able to later. Whether we will or not, I don't know. Levi isn't a great party member because the poor lad is addicted to heroin and kind of difficult to get him going in any meaningful way. There is a way to get him unaddicted to heroin. It is hard. Man, bad book luck. I think there's someone up here. Lucky coin, nice. So generally I always save one lucky coin at least for anytime an enemy pulls out some bullshit thing in battle. Maybe I'm mistaken. I thought there was another enemy down here, but maybe not. Okay, let's do this. 18 severed heads, 17 of which are non-contestant. Sacrifice all non-contestant heads. Unreliable, unbearable existence, the suffering, the agony. We play the secret song that echoes from within, the sound that is like razors through flesh. Can you hear it? Yes, you can hear my voice after all. You, who came with an offering, ask and thou shalt receive. You receive 17 soulstone shards. Damn, you are on a roll. Am I on a roll, Zeph? Or does this just look like when... Is this just what it looks like when I play Funger? So, craft item, soulstone... I always have to do this straight away because I always forget to do it and it's frustrating. Okay, I think we should try and get through the sewers now. We might actually be able to make it to Prehaville on day 1. Now let me think. The best way to get there would be... we want to go back through the outskirts, but I don't... Yeah, I think we have to go through that building. Oh, what am I doing? Where am I going? Sorry, sometimes I get a little turned around in Fear and Hunger 2. Fuck, I forgot about him. I'm, like, somewhat confident that we could kill him. It's just, there's not a huge advantage to killing the guy right now, and he does have hurting, and hurting can blow off your limbs, and it's just not really worth the risk. You get a free soul stone for him. True, but like, one soul stone isn't going to make a huge difference right now, considering that we're kind of okay. I think I'll probably come back to him with another character later, and maybe take him out then. Actually, it's here that we want to go. Is it in here? Fuck, where was it? Yes, it was. We overshot. If you stun his arms with your wrenches, you have a much better shot. Well, that's definitely like the tactic I would take, but where? I'm trying to... No, I have it wrong. I'm confused. I wasn't going far enough. That is definitely the tactic I would take, but the wrenches only have a 25% chance to numb, as someone had said earlier, or to stun, and so it's too much risk for not enough reward. If I had more powerful weapons or another party member, I would go for it, but right now it's just not worth it. So now we can go back through here. So we've actually got a really wild combo of things happening that are letting us do this. We have Abela on our team who lets us get through the short circuited doors. We also have a small key, which is going to let us get through the steel gate. And we also have a sewer winch, which is going to let us open the sewer drains. Which means, like, we have kind of looked our way into a crazy efficient route. The only problem with this route is that this is through the sewers. And in the sewers, we have the neighbors. And the neighbors are very powerful enemies that are really difficult to take early on. So we'll have to be careful here. I don't even know if we'll meet any. We might. That sounds like one. Pet pills, good item. Okay, there's a rat woman. White file. Dirty toilet paper. Dirty toilet paper is a surprisingly useful item. Okay, we have a cup. So I'm not super sure about the route from here. Oh? Have we done it? Let me see real quick. I think we can get out here. I don't come this route that often, but I know I gotta get out quick. Oh my fucking god, we did it. We are at Prehaville Center on morning 1. That is fucking crazy, and we are right where we want to be as well. This is exactly what we wanted. Now, we do have some shit to watch out for. The Bobbies are patrolling, and I would say we're not quite strong enough to beat the Bobbies. Yes, this is perfect. This is like exactly what we wanted. And so now we should get this. Suddenly, Black Caleb stomps 2 hooves. Black Caleb will do this on occasion. And this is where you have to feed him. Black Caleb, we're missing the sick cutscene. Oh, we missed this, the guy. Oh, Huh. Did it... Is there a reason it didn't trigger? Was there not meant to be a cutscene there? I thought a certain character was meant to turn up here. Damn. It happens afternoon on day 1. I mean, we can try and come back, all right. But yeah, I thought it was morning day 1, but maybe not. No, it's definitely meant to be day 1 because from day 2, she stuff happens to her. But anyway, okay, let's get over to the bop and let's save. Wait, why is the goat getting closer to you in the menu, John? I don't know why that happens. I don't want to fight the rooftop guys yet, so I'm not going to. Oh, arm guards, another really good item. So basically, this is going to make it... So first of all, it's a huge boost to defense, but it also means that Marina can't... her arms can't get severed. That is huge. Our mind is looking a little low. So... Okay, let's go save. Eye for an eye leads to everyone being blind, but when everyone's involved, blah, 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 blah. I guess we can do the confession bit. I don't know if it'll work right now. An overwhelming aura fills you as you sit down to confess. The claustrophobic little bot creates an atmosphere of condemnation spirit. Forgive me, Father, for I have sins. Is that so? So tell me, what are the most vile, despicable acts you have performed? So that Almir may absolve you of your sins. I have lusted for someone I shouldn't have. Jumping straight to the juicy bits, I see. Good, good. Tell me, is he or she one of your fellow people from the train? No, someone else entirely. Is that so? Where did you get acquainted with this person? I guess technically they, I met them at their place of work. Shared experience through shared growth is fertile grounds for affection. It is only normal to grow feelings for peers. Do you think this person has mutual feelings? No. That can be gut-wrenching. I'm sure every one of us can relate to that feeling. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, I have never been rejected. God damn it, Osa. Well, I have a vivid imagination, so I can imagine what you were going through. So, let us cut to the chase. Why has this lust condemned you? The person is with someone else. Society condemns our relationship. I do not deserve affection of this person. The person... To lust is to sin. That's what my Catholic heart says. Where have you heard such claims? I thought people from the Western world were relatively open with their lust, premarital sex and whatnot. I've heard such talk among certain followers of Almir, but there are no such rules or writings in the old text. Such beliefs are usually born out of jealousy and desire to control. I know that this is not a pleasing topic for you to discuss, but I have one more question. Have you acted upon your lust in any way? I have pleased myself thinking of this person. I have seen dreams of this person. I have exchanged gazes with this person. I have thought of this person while being with others. I have tried to take this person by force. I have thought of this person while being with others. I see. You should not worry about it. Not too much in that case. No one can condemn us just because of the thoughts we have. To absolve your sins, do a ritual sacrifice or two and you should be good. And try to get good sleep, eat your vitamins, and love your neighbor. That is all. You feel though a weight has been lifted. All your sins have been absolved. With your confession, your affinity with Almir has grown. Ha ha ha. It was a joke. I made a joke. So... sometimes people say that Osa is like the character that will most willingly murder the other characters. I haven't played as Osa, but I've never gotten that vibe from him. I guess maybe it's the Yellow Mage thing? My apologies. I am not a priest of Almir in reality. It was just too good opportunity to pass up. Haha, good one. Ha ha ha. Well then, I got the information I needed. I think I must continue my journey for now. Time is not exactly a resource I have. So Osa is one of the tougher people in the game. He was explicitly told to kill everyone. Interesting. I could try and fight him. I think there will be safer opportunities to fight him later because he does have hurting and I don't want to lose my limbs. If you haven't done it, you can not drop the chandelier to fight a secret boss. Huh, I don't know what that means. Again, I apologize if my trick was too rude. Goodbye for now. See you later, Osa. Okay, let's go over here. I'm let's grab the bolt cutters, which is going to open things up for us even more so. Let's feed our goat. There you go, Avila. And let's also feed our weird dog. Okay, we will be coming back to the church later, but for now, we're good. I think we can head over here. We're going to have to zigzag our way past the Bobby, but it's not that hard. Shit. Don't want to fight a Bobby. Do not want to fight a Bobby. Oh fuck. Oh shite. Oh bollocks. Oh Jiminy Crick. Yes, the final gamer, everybody. Unstoppable. Oh, not that fucking guy. Okay, I want to take out that dude with the rifle because he is just going to be a menace the entire fucking run. Oh, piece of shit. Okay, no, maybe let's heal first. Oh, bookshop. Huh, why is there a Bobby? Oh, that's right. Yeah, there is totally a Bobby in here. I don't want to risk fucking with a Bobby. I want to just go save. Gonna have to zigzag past this guy. Hey John, thanks for streaming. I've been partially out of commission for 4 days with a tummy bug, but still have 100 plus emails to write this week, and you are helping me drag myself through it. Happy to hear it. Jesse Ellie, normally that Bobby is killed by an NPC. Marina, I think, but you're playing as her. There's a tall... Oh, right. Yeah, no, you're right, because I also didn't know you were that into Fear and Hunger, Jesse. Pocket Cat. Oh, here I am, busy with my own business. All apologies, pleased to meet you. You can call me Pocket Cat. Floros, thank you for the subscription. You have one of those familiar faces. I feel like we've met somewhere before, perhaps in a past life. I think this line is Pocket Cat talking to the player. I'm not sure about that, but I think there's a few moments where Pocket Cat gets kind of meta. Maybe? Things sure have changed since then, haven't they? We live in peculiar times. The world has gone through true darkness. The world has been at a standstill, in a deep rest. People stocked up on toilet paper and hid in their homes with their loved ones. They were waiting for that glimpse of light just because they knew that even the darkness has a breaking point. Say, old sport, what do you think follows such intense darkness? Growth into something new. Yes, change is the only thing inevitable. From personal experience, I'd say true darkness is followed by chaos. The mind, or the common consciousness we all share, strives for something new. When one is truly done with the darkness, one strives for new with such vigor that growing pains are inevitable. But there lies danger. You see, the chaos can ragdoll us in any direction. The direction is not always the light. Sometimes one can find themselves lost in a limbo that is the chaos. When you enter the limbo from a dark place, there is a big chance that you contaminate the chaos with your darkness and just create a new pitch black place, maybe even darker than the one before. I guess I'm just rambling here, letting my mind wander and mouth slander, as they say. You know me, when I get excited, I can go on and on and on. I didn't mean to take your time. From what I understand, you've got your hands full with the festival already, so I'll get straight to the point. Not only a wandering gentleman, but I am also a head salesman of a sort, with deep, deep pockets. What is a head salesman, you ask? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. I'm willing to part my valuable collection for the right price, and the price is the severed heads of the participants of the festival. Macabre, I know, but get used to it. God knows I did. This is what I have to offer. It's quite a nice collection, even if I say so myself. I have one contestant head, and so I could buy the Alchemical Volume 2. Or Volume 1. It's not super worth it. I think I want to just save up for Books of Enlightenment, because those are incredibly valuable. Happy to be doing business with you. It truly was a pleasure to meet you once again, but I fear I must go for now. The tower you are heading towards, it's to the east of here, just beyond the church's hidden passage. Let us meet again here. Perhaps I'll give you a special deal for you. My pockets are very deep, you see. But until that time, old sport, take care, take care. Are you going to replay Fear and Hunger once the big update drops? Oh, for sure. For sure. That's going to be a drop everything and get on stream kind of day. Oh, ballistic shield. Okay, Marina has actually become, like, this is a tank Marina build. It's gonna take a lot to do, like, serious damage to her now. Wait, hang on. I don't know if I want to do this. Am I imagining? Is there a better way? Is there a better route, or have I not opened it up yet? Fuck. Okay, that's not good. That's... Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Okay. That's really bad. Oh... Fuck. Okay, so what just happened is that a death mask spawned, and it spawned at the crossroads. Death masks are really, really powerful enemies. Even if you can beat a death mask, chances are it's going to slice one of your limbs off. And it's also, they can spawn at one of 6 locations around the city, and the place it just spawned at is basically the worst place for a death mask to spawn, because what that means is we can't go back there without trying to avoid the death mask. That has basically cut off our way of getting through there. So we can't really use that route anymore. The only thing you can do with a death mask is shot them. We are also about to fight a Bobby, because I don't think we're going to be able to avoid it. This is a little rough. I think we should be okay. I think we'll be powerful enough that it won't do too much damage. Shit, it's faster than Avila. Okay, that's not good. Okay, good. So with the Bobby, you pretty much just... its limbs can grow back, so you have to basically just keep playing whack-a-mole with it. Oh, it's too fast. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. The Bobby stops shaking its head. So when the Bobby stops shaking its head, it's when you can basically kill it. Nice going, Black Celt. There we go. You also have to... you have to stamp on the Bobby to stop it moving completely, and if you don't, it can just get back up. Okay, things have gone... We got some... For all the good luck we've had, we have now been met by some extremely bad luck. But I foresee ways through... Oh, I should have gotten that mix. Okay, health items dwindling. Things not going great. What is the best way to handle this? So I think maybe our priority right now needs to be to save, because we've come really far, we're on a good run, and our health items are dwindling, and we are one bad fight away from losing a party member. You find... Oh my god, another absolutely fucking insane pull. This is the Salmon Snake Ruin, and this stops us from losing any limbs, and we can't be burned or we can't cause bleeding. Crazy fucking pull. Shit. Oh shit. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Needles has entered the vicinity. That means Needles can spawn at one of the exits of this area. If it's the exit directly to our left, we are in serious fucking trouble. No, wait. We can't even go to the left because that's where the death mask is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Temple District Church of Ulmer. Is there a way through that I'm forgetting? I don't think there is. Have to be careful of the bobbies. Fuck, 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 fuck. Shit, shit. God damn. God damn it. And we still can't do anything here. Let's venture down to the Lake District just for a sec. There's a very powerful enemy down in the lake, and I don't think I'm going to be able to take it, and I don't want to risk it. I think it's way too early on to take on an enemy like that. But I am gonna get some supplies, because shit is getting nasty. Oh, actually, oh no. Oh no. This is the danger of coming to Preval too early. Okay, I don't want to fight him, but I'm pretty sure Needles has to be up here. I think this is the only place Needles can spawn. Shit. Is he still coming? Is he still coming? Okay, what do we got? What do we got? So, okay, this is like, you know this that for saying prayer is the last hope of the desperate? For me, going through my inventory and figuring out what I can do is my last hope. Oh, we can carve a murky vial. Okay. Okay, that's something. That's something. Okay, and we don't have any more skin Bibles. Just rare. Okay. So we want to heal up as best we can. This is really wasteful, but like we have no choice. There's so much better ways to use red and blue herbs. Okay. And then we can also pop a pet pill. And that's going to knock our speed up. And we are going to try and take out Needles in the early game here. Because I'll try and avoid him. I'm not going to be able to avoid him. Oh. Okay, okay. That, I can't believe that worked out. So let's see. I'm pretty sure that direction just leads to the death mask again. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's try and zigzag past this Bobby. Standard play for the final gamer. Right? Right? Did you not fight Needles in the bunker? No, Needles would kill us dead in the bunker. Shit. Can I lure him up here? And can I get down here? And can I run past here? The final gamer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait. We can take the sewer. That is how we get through this. Oh, okay. We can take the sewer over to West Briaville and access the bop through there. There's a way forward. I see a path forward. We can do this. There's a neighbor. We do not want to fight that. I think, do we have to solve this puzzle to get there? I think we do. Okay, so I've done this puzzle a few times. It always kind of confuses me, but nope. So I think that lets us go across here. That lets us go in here. And that lets us unblock this. Like this puzzle, when you understand what this puzzle wants you to do, it is kind of fun, but the only problem with it is I think it just takes way too long to actually do everything that it wants you to. Are the day cycles time-based or event-based? So basically, every time you go to sleep, you have the opportunity to level up and save your game. And when you do, that ticks time 1 unit forward. So basically, we use the water to push that block down to basically get out of our way. Does Termina have any rooms that where they randomize their layouts, or is that a Fear and Hunger 1 thing? I believe, actually, I didn't need to do that. I'm not even aiming to go there. I think Fear and Hunger 1 is, or Fear and Termina is just set. Like, there's no random layout like Fear and Hunger 2. I guess there's no harm doing that. Because that leads into here, right? And we don't actually need to go there at all. Is there a real reason to never forward the time, like a secret ending or anything? Yeah, I don't... I wonder, could you? I mean, the only real reason to move time forward is basically to save. So, I mean, in theory... Oh, wait, no, I did that wrong. In theory, you could... I think you could beat the game on, like, morning 1. I think it would just be... It would take a while and it would be long. There's a thing that makes one of the bosses easier if you fight him without sleeping. Super Ghost, please elaborate. That sounds kind of interesting. It gets harder and harder as time goes by. More boss battles. Yeah, so over the course of the 3 days, Termina, or the city of Preeville, starts like becoming just infested with more monsters and more fucked up things. So now I just gotta disengage that and we're through. August shows up at the Kaiser fight. Oh, that's cool. And that should do it. So that's kind of what I mean, like with this puzzle. I did it. I didn't do that puzzle perfectly. I got mixed up on one step, but I did it pretty quick, like pretty efficiently. And you can see, even doing it pretty efficiently, it takes a while. Now, I think there's a rat woman in here that we need to be a little careful of. Oh, a betel stone. Fucking crazy. Again, really, really good pulls. No, I don't want to take any of that away. Okay, I guess I'll equip the betel stone to Abla for the moment. And I think there might be a doppelganger up here. Okay, we got a rat lady. I think we can take her out. I think we can DPS her to death. See, that's what Black Caleb does sometimes. He will aim for a enemy's head and just one-shot them. I don't think my move there was very good, and I think Black Caleb could have saved me from a very troublesome fight. I am Levi. Levi. So we should be able to stun him. The beautiful part about the Wrench Sister build is that even if we don't break his arms, we might stun them, which will then mean he can't fire. So let's hope here. Bang. And okay, cool. And he's basically dead now. The Levi, while Levi is like one of the weakest party members to get, killing his doppelganger is actually really useful because you get a good bunch of good stuff. Do you plan to release the Termina video even if the update hasn't come out, or do you plan to finish the video after playing the update? If the update comes out in the next 2 months, I will maybe hold out till then. But I've wanted to do the Termina video for so long, and I'm waiting for the update, and I just want to play it, you know? Or I just want to make the video. So I think we might be in the West Sewers now, and there's not actually a lot of neighbors in the West Sewers. Watch one come. Oh my god, did we do it? Fuck! Yes! Yes! Oh, no way. We actually pulled it off. Find a blue herb. Find a blue herb. That is crazy luck. Or is it crazy skill? There's no way to tell. Is the sexy older man the descendant of the Ragnar playable? He is not playable. No. And I don't think there's any new, there's no new playable characters being added in the update either. This cove looks cozy enough. I think I'll sit down for a bit. I've had enough adventuring for the time being. Hey, trying to relax for a brief second. How about you? When did you have a rest? How's it going? Usually, if I have a problem in front of me, I act and fix the damn thing, but there is something very weird going on here. How can you act or do anything when you don't even understand the problem? So someone earlier asked me, like, how can Fear and Hunger be cozy? And this is it. This is the Prehival Bop. And I love how cozy this environment is. It's one of the only pleasant feeling places in either game. And I think it's so good. I love the music as well. It's beautiful. Usually if I have a problem... Oh, yeah, so we already did that. But then over here, huh? Fear and Hunger is usually cozy IMO. RPG Maker is just not a scary medium. Oh, I would disagree. I think some of the most scared I have ever been playing a video game is playing Fear and Hunger 1. And it's particularly when you get past the main door. That song and that whole journey to Mahabra, that is so frightening, I think. Man in Dreams Flyer. So now we can get a bunch of this. So with these, so here's handy because you can just get a bunch of guns. 12 gauge and 4. Huh. Interesting. Okay. This place is quite something. What are all these documents? There are some technical drawings here, but the technology looks very advanced. I'm not actually sure about what they're depicting. The map over there is showing certain locations. I think one of them is a location, is that tunnel we already visited. Whatever is going on here has something to do with these tunnels. Okay. So, when you have this kind of spiraling ritual circle, what you can actually do here is draw a sigil of Almir, and when you do, you get this portal. And this is really handy. It's not handy right now because we haven't activated any other portals. It'll be handy later. Okay, now let's save and rest for a bit. So 2 people are dead. Welcome back. Seems that you are very much acquainted with your fellow contestants already. Very delighted to see such progress already. Keep up the pace. The festival won't last forever. Since the 12 of you are such late additions to the party. So technically this is like the... well, it's all one big festival, but it seems like there's been 3 Termina festivals happening in Preheville up till now. The first takes place just between the villagers. The second takes place when the Brahmin Empire joins them. And the third is when your train arrives. The festival will see its climax in just 3 days. That is how long you have time. Time to do what? What happens in 3 days? My master has a short attention span. If any other 13 contestants are still around within the midnight hits on the day 3, well, I guess you'll just have to wait and see. However, it is not advised to wait until that. Do you mean I have to kill the other contestants? What you do and what you don't do is entirely up to you, of course. Do you want to kill your fellow contestants? But enough about that. Let us proceed to the service I can provide. How may I best aid you? So first, the Hexen. So what options do we got? Oh, agility +1 would be great. But we also got Blood Sword, defense +1. We got Reveal Aura. We got... oh, lockpicking would be really handy. Wandering Sigil, Advanced Occultism, Greater Occultism, and... I think for this early game, lockpicking would really help. Warding Sigil, Advanced Cultism, and Greater Cultism would be good too. We got Raw. Oh, we definitely need Raw. Raw is an absolute must. Agility +1 will come in handy. Okay, I think I do want to go with lockpicking. And with the occultism isn't super useful right now, but it will be later. So I think what I might do... is there an actual use for Inverse Crown of Thorns? Because I've used that before and it's... I just got a knitting ad from this channel. From what I understand, a lot of my stream viewers are lesbians, so it might be picking up on that. Couldn't tell you why either of those things is the case, but just is. So yeah, let's go with agility, and let's save the other 2 soul stones. And we're gonna save. It's the haircut, John. wants to tag along. Let's go. Okay. So, what I would like to do now is I would like to go back to the church. Now, we just saved, so that's really, really risky. But I think I want to try and clear the path of that death mask. And I think I have a way we can do it. It is extremely dangerous, but we're going to try and pull it off. Shit. Fuck! Okay. That is not good. That is really not good. Delore, bro has the most lesbian ass hair. What's with all the gay chicks in my chat? God damn it, I like my hair. Okay, let's try and... If we can take out the hand quickly, we'll be okay. This could go wrong. That thing has magic that can fucking one-shot us pretty easy. Nice, okay. No! Abela lost your left arm. Oh god. Oh god. I thought I gave her the arm guards. Or the salmon snake ruin. The salmon snake ruin doesn't work on magic shit. Okay, take out this fucking thing as soon as possible. Or at least stun it. Please stun it.
1 million dogs. Oh boy.
Please kill it. Please kill it. Come on, wrench it. Yes, okay. Okay. Abela lost an arm. That comes with some disadvantages. But it's not... It's not... We're not totally fucked. We're okay. Just a warning, John. If you change your hair now, it might change the player's opinion of you on your romantic route. I'm not dignifying that with a response. God damn it, chat. Come on. Disappointing. The streamer you've been watching who you thought was a butch lesbian turned out to be super eye patch wolf. Come on! I have... What? I like my hair. It looks good. Although I guess, yeah. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Okay. That was pretty good. I think we should just be able... There's no real advantage to fighting those things, so if I can avoid them, I do. Okay, what is the best way to do this? Because the only other route... I thought there was a better route to get back to the center, and the only other route I can think of is really fucking unsafe. So... I don't like having these murdering Abela intentions you have. Okay, guys, just to be clear, I am going to murder Abela at some point during this run. The Wrench Sisters This is not going to end well for anyone. It's gonna break my heart. I love Ebola. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this way. Find 2 light blue vials. Purifying talisman. Rotten meat. So the most efficient way back now is through this area. And every time you go through this area, there's a chance that the mob could spawn. And if the mobs show up, we are... Oh god, I forgot she was bleeding. If the mobs show up, we are absolutely fucked. We have nowhere near the build we need to kill the mob right now. So that could be very difficult. Let's just get everyone fed up. In case the mob do decide to show up. They might not. They also might. This is tricky. This is going to be difficult. Damn. That's okay. We have plenty of infection treatments. There we go. We have 9 green herbs. They give you so many green herbs in this game, and in the first game, like, they give you, like, fuck all. Okay, if the mobs show up, maybe we can use this to run. So far, so good, but the problem now is that if they show up when we're in the center of the map, we have very little chance of getting away with them. Needs more kobolds. My copy of your book just came and it's amazing. Also, just want to rewatch the Dokapon saga and realize Wooly was the protagonist all along. Fuck that. You get plus points for that first statement, minus points for that negative statement. Mods have him take away their home. Please, please. Oh, okay, no. It's okay. This is just a regular half-cocooned man. This is not the mob. We are okay. Oh! Okay. Needles is here. That's really bad. That's really, really bad, because what that means is Needles is now spawned at one exit of this map. If the mob also spawns, I will have to run to the closest exit. And if Needles is there, I am quadruple fucked. Hey John, hope you're doing okay. Thanks for your talks about how your process went to making videos. It encouraged me to make one. I'm really nervous and really excited to release it. Here's to something I love. Hell yeah, Aloha Ferret. Well done. Making a video in itself is an achievement. Okay, not much longer now. I don't really want to make any more extra, like, I don't want to double back and get that barrel, because basically every step you take in this place, it can be onto a tile where the mob might spawn. And so basically the less time you spend here, the less steps you take, the less likely it is for the mob to spawn. I don't think they're gonna spawn. Oh wait, I think that's a good item. Oh my god, Tank Maria build. That's insane. Well, fuck. Okay. So here's what it is, chat, right? We can double back and find a different way past Needles, but doing so means going back through the zone we just came through, which gives the mob way more chances to spawn. And I think what we actually might just have to do here is just fight Needles, because the mob are going to fucking kill us. And we might survive Needles. It's all we got. It's all we can do. Is there any advantages we can give ourselves? Okay, we gotta heal Abela if we can. Do we want to blow pep pills? I think we might need them to take out the death mask. He doesn't know how to use bear traps. I do, but I think I only have one bear trap, and I want to save. Oh, I have two. Interesting. Okay. Oh, this is fucking... Oh, this is really difficult. Even, like, setting the bear trap here is going to be awkward, and I don't want to wander back into causing the mob to spawn. Give Abela the arm guards. Oh, a lot of good they can do her now. Needles recovers from bear trap. Death masks don't. So I'm going to have to open this door, run back, set a bear trap immediately. This could go so wrong. Or set one and then have to maneuver behind it. But I don't want to step on my own bear trap and slice off my legs. Ah! How did Abela lose an arm? One of the bell guys hit her with hurting. Oh my god. Shit. Okay. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. What the fuck? What? Black Caleb! The GOAT! Okay, so for those of you who don't know what just happens, Black Caleb the GOAT does one attack per turn. You cannot control where he attacks. And he... by chance, by like a 1 in 5 chance, target Needle's head, and then by a very, very small chance, Nailed needles in the fucking brain. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, how do I navigate this? How do I navigate this? Oh my god, oh my god. No! No! Thank you for the subscription, Melon Boy. Come on, Caleb, 2 in a row. Okay. I have a tactic. So we're gonna run. But then Abela is also gonna hit him with the glass shards. And if this blinds him, this'll give us some time. The party tries to escape. Oh my god, oh my god! Okay, so we're gonna run again. And then we're also going to glass shard his face. Oh no, we're trapped, we're trapped, we're trapped. That might mean we just have to fight him. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, the glass shards are all we have. Okay, I think he's blind. Oh my god. Abela has lost the other arm. Okay, the Wrench Sisters are no more. He's not blind, he's not blind. The glass shards didn't work. Shit, no, if I use glass shards there, it's gonna cut off that route. Shit, shit, shit. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh. The death mask is blinded, his eyes are bleeding. Do I use this opportunity to try and take him out? He's blind, he's blind. Stay and fight or run. Can hope triumph? Chat? Can a gamer miracle occur? I don't have any red vials. I thought I did, but I can still use this to set him on fire. I did that the wrong way around. Oh god. Please, Black Caleb, please! Oh, okay, you know what I can do? Rev up and rot. That will lower his max HP. And then she badly needs a vial or Abela is going to die. The death mask skin begins to rot. I don't know why I didn't use that on Marina. I didn't realize how low her health is. Oh. Oh god. Okay. Okay. I need to get rid of his arms. Abela, what can Abela do? Okay, here come the slashes. Oh, that nearly killed us. That nearly killed us. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Come on, take out its arm. Take out its arm. Oh my god, they have so much HP in the arm. I fucking hate these guys so much. He's taken torso damage every turn. So would I just be better off piling? Well, that arm has to nearly be gone. Do I have any healing items for Marina? I have nothing. I have a red herb. It's not going to heal enough. I have to just pray. Yes! One arm down. Oh, you monster. He cut off Black Phillip's foot. Torso, I think maybe just torso it, because like he's already taken a lot of burn damage. Let's go for that Rev 3. When will you people learn that the final gamer always has a plan? That was all exactly according to plan. That went perfectly. I am a genius and I did it. Absolutely as intended. Nothing went wrong. No notes, no nothing. All good. Very happy with how that went. Jesus Christ, that was intense. Sorry, chat, give me 1 sec. Okay, let's make our way. Okay, I want to make it over to the Church of Almir. I don't want to fight you. Yeah, do people think this game's hard? Do people actually find this game difficult? Chat, can someone tell me? Is this game meant to be hard? I don't know. I don't think it's that hard, but you know, it's kind of different. Look, okay, I see some people in the chat. Yeah, poor Abela. Am I sad that Abela lost both her arms? Yes, of course. But am I delighted that my arms are still intact? Absolutely.
Don't forget about the swinging blades, John.
Thank you, Juan_dinner, for always reminding me of one of the most traumatic moments of all time I've ever had on stream. Oh, Osa, you motherfucker. You motherfucker, Osa. No! No! I've come so far! I fought so hard! I won't be stopped now! Ah! I think it's this arm we need to take out first, if I'm not mistaken. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. The go indeed. Soulstone. Oh my god, those are such good finds for this stage of the game. This is the craziest run. Now, will that cutscene trigger? Suddenly, Black Caleb stomps its hoofs. Still no cutscene. Damn. This cutscene will not trigger. Okay. Is there something I did? Yeah, I gotta go save. I have gotta go save. Is there something I did to stop this happening? You are mistaken. His arms have more HP than his torso. Understood. It's probably because you're playing as Marina. Right. Yeah, things could not be going any better on this run. Oh, yes. No, this is not the right way. So yeah, that's something that does happen in Fear and Hunger. Sometimes an event just won't trigger and you don't know why. Wooden coffin. Okay, if possible, I would like to not fight the bobbies here. Kind of blue herb. I am still kind of in awe of how this run went. Again, very sad that Abela lost her arms. Not nice. Don't wish that on anyone. But holy shit, what a start to Fear and Hunger. Yeah, Miro is not a programmer by trade. They just learned what was necessary for their vision, and I heavily respect that. Abso-fucking-lutely.